Hi everyone, and welcome to my Facebook Live. I'm Angela Palmer from Stamp with Angela, and I'm excited to be here with you today. So this is my last live before Christmas, so I thought I'd come on with a little bit of Christmas spirit here with a bit of a Santa hat and things, and my chance to wish you a Merry Christmas. So I hope you enjoy today's live with what I've got to share with you today, and it might help you with those last minute preparations as you wrap presents and give gift cards and that kind of thing. So I hope today's live is useful and inspiring for you too. So today I'm going to share with you a quick way to make a gift card holder. So if you're giving someone a gift card for Christmas, you can just decorate this up. It's not too hard to make, and then you'll have a nice way to give them a gift card. Now you can save this particular tutorial for other times of the year, you know, for Christmas, for birthdays or special occasions. Whenever you're giving someone a gift card, then you can make one of these up. So let's get started, and we will see what I'm going to show you today. All right, so I'm just checking to see that I am live on Facebook. Yes, I am. Awesome. Great. Okay. Changing my table. Here we go. Cool. Oh, sorry. Sneeze. Okay. Here we go. So these are the little gift cards. So I'll just show you how they are. So this is the one I made first, which uses the Traditions of Christmas Designer Series paper, which has been so popular, it's no longer available. So it's got a nice little belly band, open it up, and then your gift card pops up. So you can write a message to, from, season's greeting, and then you just slip your card in here like so, and then pop it on like that. So you can decide how you want to decorate it with Designer Series paper, or you can do this particular one here where I've used the Christmas tags and more and some embossing. So slide off my belly band, open it up, and there we go again is my gift card, and pull it out, my to, from, Merry Christmas. You can switch those around if you want, and it just slides in here like so. Isn't that cute? So we will get started and we will make this. I'm going to share the measurements with you. It will also be on the post, so you can double check then too. I will share it in both metric, imperial and metric, so you can see what works with you best. So these are the metric measurements. So basically we need to start off with a piece of cardstock, which is 10.5, sort of the normal width. But it's 25.8 centimeters long, and we're going to cut it shortly, and then I'll show you where to score those two pieces. We also need a belly band, so that's to wrap around it. We're going to decorate the front. So one of them we're going to use this piece, and we've got a smaller piece for which I've already dry embossed, and then we need our two pieces inside. So these three pieces are all 6.5 by 10, and this one we're going to cut down to 4 centimeters by 10. It's the same width. Okay, now so take a quick screenshot of that, or you can come back and watch it later. If you are an imperial person, here are the imperial measurements. So the width is 4.25, and it's 10 inches long, and we're going to cut it 6 inches. And then these are the score marks. Again, you can come back and check these out. You've got your belly band, and then the size of your front pieces and white pieces, and the piece that you're going to go on the front. All right. So let's see who's here today. Appreciate you joining us. Looking for some comments and things. Yeah, it looks like we're working on Facebook. Excellent. Yep. Elizabeth says, great, she needs to make some of these, or more for Christmas. So that's what I thought. The last couple of weeks I haven't actually done cards, but I thought as we come to Christmas we might need some sort of gifty idea, so that's what I thought I'd share with you today. So I do need my paper trimmer here. I'm actually going to extend the arm out. So we're starting off with, in metric, 10.5 centimeters by 25.8, or it's 4¼ inches by 10. If we are cutting in centimeters, 15.5. If you're cutting in inches, then it's going to be 6 inches. Okay, so cutting that off. All right, so with our larger piece, I'm going to score it. So using my lighter blade at 5 centimeters and 12 centimeters. Try and push it up there so it's nice and straight. If you're working in Imperial, we are going to score it at 2 inches and 4¾ Then with your other piece, it's nearly a square, but not quite. Just make sure it's the right way up. You are going to score this at 3½ centimeters. Or if you are Imperial, you are going to score it at 1¼ inches. Okay, so I'm going to put that away now. All right, so we've got these pieces here. So what I'm going to do is fold the score lines, and I will crease those. Where is my bone folder? It is buried. I just had it. Okay, we'll just improvise. Okay, we'll crease those well. Okay, so basically what's going to happen is these two pieces here are going to be adhered together, and that's our little pop-up. And then this will fold in and this will fold down. So let me just show you again. So these two pieces are going to be adhered together, but not completely because we need a little bit of a pocket. And then this will come up and this will come down. So when you glue it or adhere it together, you want to make sure when that's like that, this can fold down. If that's a little bit too tight and it's hard to fold, you can always just trim a little bit off that. Now you need to be careful where you put your adhesive. Now why do I know? Because I've done it wrong once. So I'm going to use some tape and then you can see where I put it. So I'm going to put it at the two sides as close to the edge as you can. And remember that it is going to, the card is going to go down from the top. So we need to put our adhesive along that crease line. Like so. Now I've got that way too long, but that's fine. We just tear that off. Okay, it's also going over the side, but that's fine. I'm just going to, I'll fold it back. Let me use my pick tool for this part. So I've put it on one of the flats when it folds inwards. I've put it along the sides, as close to the sides as I can, and then along the bottom, close to that crease line. Does that make sense? Can you see what I'm doing? All right, so I'm going to fold those bits in so we've got no stickiness. Now, basically, these two pieces have to come together and match. Now, we don't have the wriggle room like we do with glue, okay? And then that's basically how our card holder works. I'm going to get a circle punch and I am going to line it up and put it in the middle and just take a little bit out so that we can pull out our gift card more easily. Let's go down just a fraction. So I am cutting through 2 layers. Sorry about the loud noise. So now if I get a gift card, you might just tap it the first time. It just slides in there and it's sealed at the bottom. Does that make sense? Cool. All right, let me follow the comments as we go. So basically now it's just a matter of decorating it. So the hard part is just getting the measurements, folding it and putting it together. Now we decorate it and decorate it as you wish. So I'm going to move my trimmer out the way. So you'll see for this one, I've used Designer Series paper for both of them. And then I've stamped on the inside. For my other one, I have used this here. So Designer Series paper and then some embossing. Actually, I do need my trimmer because I need to cut this down. So I will bring my trimmer back. So the width needs to be 10 centimeters, and this is nearly 11. So I'm going to cut a little bit off each side so that it's fairly even. All right, now I want it fairly close to that edge, so I'm going to do this one first. Okay, and then I want to make it, I believe, 4. Let me just check the 4 centimeters. So does that seem right? I'm going to double check. It's meant to be 4.5. Oh dear. 4.5. I'm going to have to adjust that. So let me make a change. Thought I'd check this. 4.5 centimeters. Okay. I'll bring this up again at the end. 4.5 centimeters. Okay, let's see if that fits now. Perfect. Okay. All right. So I'm going to glue that there on my top flap. So 4.5 centimeters by 10. And then on my, so should be a slight border around it. Then on the piece that comes up like that, I'm going to put my embossed piece, which is here. So it needs to be on the outside. So that's also 10 centimeters wide. This is 6.5. Checking my measurements. Yeah, that's right. Because it's 7 centimeters between the folds. So that's going to go like so. It's hard when it's the same color to actually see where it's laying out. Okay, so that's our outside. Now we need to, decorate our inside pieces. So you can stamp this however you like. I'm going to use the traditional label stamps. I'm going to use a Merry Christmas and the To From. Now, the leaf I'm using is actually a retired one. Is that my piece? Where am my second piece? It looks too small. No, just trying to find the right 2 pieces. Oh, it's right here. Here we go. Okay, so let's come here. Right, so just checking before we start that they are correct. So that is in centimeters, 10 centimeters by 6.5. If you're inches, then it should be 2.5 inches by 4 inches. Okay. So because that's predominantly got quite a lot of garden green, I'm going to use garden green. So I've got to look at what Christmas stamps you've got and just make do. I'm going to use this one, which is from a set in the past, and I'm just going to stamp around the edges of both of them like so. Slightly different ways, but that's fine. There we go. Now my Merry Christmas, what did I do? I did it in the red to make it stand out, so real red. I'm actually going to stamp the Christmas first, and then I'll kind of know where to place the Merry after that. Well, that's nice and bold. Oops, not upside down though. Merry Christmas, isn't that great? And then on the other one, I'm going to do my To From, which is also from the same set. There we go. Ooh, slightly wonky, but that's okay. All right, while we've got our ink out, we are going to do the belly band at the front. So with this one, I use one of those ephemera pack kind of sentiments, but for this one, I am going to stamp it. So I need a scrap piece of white, and I'm going to use the Joyful Tidings wreath kind of around the side. We're not going to see a lot of it, but that's okay. It's just to add a bit of decoration. So kind of do that. And then I'm also going to use the sentiment from that one as well. Now, I originally did it in red. I'm wondering if I might try it in Secret Sea this time. Yeah, it's clean. All right, so we're going to do quite close to the red. There we go. Now the punches I am using, I've got a 1 3/4 inch, which I'm not sure if you can still get, and then a 2 inch. So we want to have a bit of the wreath. Might just see if I can stamp a little bit of the wreath up the top as well. How can I do this without it? Like so. Yeah, there we go. Just so you can see a little bit at the top as well. So this is 1 3/4 inch, which I don't think we have anymore, but you can just use whatever punches or, you know, that you've got. There we go. And then I'm going to use a slightly bigger one, a 2 inch, to put a border around it. Sorry about the noise. Let's close those up. I think that's it for our stamping. And we're going to put those together so it just kind of frames it. See if we like the red or the Secret Sea. Okay, and then we just got to put those in our card. No, that's the one we've already done. Where's the one that we're making? Here it is. Okay, so on the inside, we are going to put to and from and Merry Christmas. And you can obviously make one with different papers and different colors, and you can make it a happy birthday or a congratulations or a thank you. All good. And put that there like so. Then we get our card. And then to finish it off, we just need to do our belly band. So that fits in like so. Right, so our belly band, you can just kind of wrap it around and just gauge it. I did pre-score it to give a more definite sort of score line. And I scored it for metric at 4 and 11.3. I didn't write down the metric imperial measurement, sorry. So 4 and 11.3. And we're going to wrap it around. We want the lats overlapping on the front. I actually want this one here, just so it doesn't catch on anything. So I've actually put the card in so I know, because it will be a bit thicker with the card. And then we're going to put a little bit of adhesive here and then hold it down. Hold it for a moment, and then this will go on here. Now I could add some sparkles or things to this as well. I hadn't done, but that might be quite nice. Maybe to add some red to it, and then that'll tie that together. So we're going to put some adhesive here and put that on. And that's that basically. Look at that. All right. So we've got a few here today. Jocelyn, Elizabeth, thank you for joining. So that is how we make our little belly band around our gift card holder. Isn't that cute? Quick, easy. So you can emboss it. You can use designer series paper, whatever you prefer. So let me, and I've just thought I was going to put this on here. You could mix it up and do that if I wanted. And you've got the red coming through. I've just switched it around. Where's my other one? Not quite sure if that will go on here, but there you go. We'll put it back to how it was. So who's giving gift cards this Christmas? Do you need some ideas for wrapping it up nicely? I probably quite like the red because then it ties in with that, but it's, you know, they're all a bit different. There we go. How was that? Very quick and easy today. Very cool. So yeah, so a nice way to give someone a gift card. So let me share the measurements again with the corrected one. So it is for that designer series paper, or this little piece up here, it's 4.5 centimeters. So there you go, if you need to take a snapshot of that, or you can come back, it'll be in the description as well, and I'll make sure the description is corrected as well. And then if you need the imperial, there we go. Who works in imperial? I always like to work in metric because our A4 cardstock, to make it fit, because sometimes the you wouldn't be able to get 2 card bases from one piece of A4 if it's 4 1/4, but then you can just make whatever your width it is. You just need to adjust other things as well. So totally up to you. All right, very good. So quick and easy today. Our little gift cards. Nice way to give someone a gift. So I have enjoyed sharing with you throughout the year lots of different lives, different cards, different tips, all sorts of different things. And I appreciate you joining me. Thank you, whether you join live or whether you watch the recording later. I do appreciate you coming on and watching. So thank you for that. I do want to share a couple of other things with you before I go. So I'll go back to my table again. So in January, we have a new catalog come out. I can't show you the inside yet. It's we can't share it until it goes live on the 5th, 6th January, something like that. Now, for those of you that are further away from me, I've put it in the post. For those that are local, sorry, I can't send it out to everyone, but if you're local to me and you want to come by and pick one up, then let me know and you can get one of those from me too, or wait till a class and things. So it will start earlier in the new year. I haven't, so I'll have a break from my lives for a couple of weeks, but then depending on when I'm around and things happening, I'll let you know when I am doing a live and sharing some new things from the catalogue. So that will be exciting. So get in touch if you are local and want to come pick one up. And oh yeah, the other thing I wanted to show you from last week's live, do you remember when I made this little treat holder? So if you're looking for other gift ideas, I made this. Now, one thing I forgot what you can do with this is you can add some ribbon on it too as well to tie it up. So all I did was, before you stick this down or tuck it underneath, I have put some ribbon behind, and then you can tie it closed as well. It doesn't fall out. So that was something I forgot or didn't think about sharing until after. So you can leave it like that, or you can put some ribbon around it and tie it up as well. So totally up to you. But I had fun sharing that. So if you're looking for a little treat idea for someone, you can make one of those. Check out last week's live. The other thing I wanted to share with you is the virtual card retreat. So that's coming up later in January. So this is put on by Stamping Up. It is a couple of days of making cards and things. So basically you buy this kit. This kit has got the stamps, the dies, the designer series paper, the cardstock that you need. Obviously you'll need to add some ink and that to it as well. There'll be a few things and a couple of tools and things. You can check out my blog and the actual link to buying the kit. And if you buy the kit, then you get access to the class and you get to make 50 different cards, learning techniques along the way. The cost is $347. So I know that's, not cheap, but that's 15 different cards and lots of different techniques and things that you're learning. So if you are interested in that, you can get that through my online store or contact me and I can help you. So it's on the Friday, Saturday from New Zealand time. It's 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. So you can either watch it live and take part or do a couple of hours, take a break. It will be recorded so you can watch it again later in your own time too. So there you go. So lots to keep you busy. So that'll be later in January as well. Awesome. So I think that is all for today. A little bit shorter. Just remember, reach out to me if you're local and you want to pick up a catalog, or maybe you're new to me and you haven't ordered or I haven't sent you one before. Get in touch with me and fill in your details and I can send you a catalog. All right, so thank you so much for being here today. I appreciate it. I really, like I said before, appreciate those of you who have watched throughout the year, whether it's live, whether it's the recording. So thank you. I'm sure many of you are, but if you're not, please sign up to my newsletter so I can keep you updated with what's happening and things. And if you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe, follow me so you can get notifications of when I go live again. But we're having a couple of weeks off and I'll be back into it into the new year and things. So I wish you all a very Merry Christmas. Stay safe, enjoy some time with family and friends, have a Happy New Year, and I look forward to seeing you in 2026. So I'll still be around. If you've got any questions, do let me know. But I look forward to seeing you in a live again in a few weeks' time. So Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and I will see you again in a few weeks. So thanks so much for joining me, and we'll see you again. Merry Christmas. Bye.